Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Widow Champion, and this is a new documentary from director Zippy Kamundu, and this film focuses on the story of after being expelled from her home and land by her in-laws. A widow in Kenya takes up the cause of women's rights, organizing other widows to seek what is rightfully theirs. And this film very interestingly focuses on this practice in Kenya where a woman is not owed the land, the property, the inheritance of her husband that reverts back to his family, and they can be expelled and ostracized. And this is a film that puts a spotlight on this practice, this struggle that so many women, especially in an area where HIV is such a prevalent thing and a lot of people dying and a lot of women being stuck in these situations. And the film anchors itself in the story of this one woman who we get to connect with, empathize with, and follow on her journey. And then what's interesting is how she becomes it becomes a broader tale of her helping other women trying to get through their own situations. And it's the emotional anchor of this woman's specific journey that we're able to go on that invests us, keeps us going and connecting with this. Because this film's about 9,500 minutes, but it's not a film that's flashy. It's very raw and naturalistic, where the camera's just there. And it's not like a hand camera following things around. It's just like, we're watching. And we're there in these situations, we're observing, and there's no commentator, narration, that kind of stuff. We're just in the moment with these people as, they do have conflicts, as, you have these mediations that are happening with them trying to get the rights to this property so they're not thrown out on the street and ostracized. And we see the struggle. But the film is also very mundane. There's a lot of times where we're just there amongst conversations, and obviously this is a big issue and a rights issue that has the spotlight put on it, but it doesn't stop the fact that this film can be a little in the weeds, a little bit just you're there. And that can be a challenge for audiences to really sit there and connect. But it's the emotional connection, it's the passion behind this movement. It's this one woman's story that sparks something else, that dominoes and builds, that makes this a little bit more than just us following this story around. And it has these big thematic ideas, it connects, it works. It's just, there's moments where it's just like, we're going back and having these conversations again and again and again, or just having these very mundane, naturalistic moments where we're just kind of there. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to be lost in somebody else's world, but it also is not exactly the most cinematic experience. And that might turn some people off from watching this film, but it is something that connects on a deep level and really works and delivers an impactful experience and tells a great story and really puts a spotlight on a serious issue. And it's awesome getting to see somebody making this film like Kamundu, who puts a spotlight and has this passion behind this project. And it's a worthwhile, important experience and an important issue to put out there as well. But those are my thoughts on Widow Champion. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.